She was right after all, and that's why I love her. My friend who would not hesitate to say, "You are telling us nothing new. We know all this already." But that wouldn't end the conversation, only start it anew. "May I walk you home?" Albert Camus, you know. His observations were that too many of us have decided to go without generosity, to practice charity. Oh, the injustice, the rank injustice. It cannot be said that we feel no pity, though. Just simply, no one is acquitted anymore. What remains is general delirium and persecution. So what's the fuss all about? Well, it's about judgment, but without a sentence. What Camus is making the case for is that there is no escape from judgment. It's what we do. It comes most naturally to us. What is said and understood, that in decent society, just like how open invective can have no place, the same rules apply for judgment. And everybody understands it, intends to maintain the sanctity of this understanding. It seems that civilization has developed a keener weapon, one which is invisible, silent, and deadly, which under the cloak of flattery strikes to deliver with exacting effect, influencing opinions which you're helpless to defend yourself from. So I think this is what he's saying. Judgment without sentencing is general delirium and persecution. In the case of the courts, this judicial apparatus, there's due process, judgment, and then sentencing.
I'm getting weary.
Looking in my baby's eyes. Shall we sit on this bench for a moment? Do you know Dante Alighieri? The devil, you say? In his famous poem, The Divine Comedy, he had placed a few innocents, or rather, non-sinners, saints, poets, the beatified souls, in the first circle of hell. No pain and suffering. All they desperately seek is this chance to get back into the body, reincarnate. But that pathway is closed to them, and so they live there, in desire without hope. Could their situation be used as a juxtaposition, I wonder? The desire in this case could be, if we are tempted to go down this path of judgment, then encourage debate and discussion, at the end of which there could be agreement or disagreement. I guess there's nothing more that I wish to add. Besides, I'm going to leave you, for we are at your door. Tomorrow, then, shall we meet in the morrow? Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. This journey of exploration into the life and work of Albert Camus through my eyes, I think it's almost coming to a close. There's a few more things that I'd like to cover, some of the topics that interest me. Like, for example, the idea of self-love. His views on it are so insightful, so interesting. And then there is the other one. Man has two faces. Of course, these are not unique, exclusive to Albert Camus in terms of exploration, inquiry. But the infusion of irony, cynicism, almost humor, yes, humor I should say, to exercise this ability or develop the capability to laugh at ourselves. And then, of course, there is his famous essay, The Myth of Sisyphus. Oh, for this one I've gone into research at some length, physically even, to move a rock up a mountain, in a way, to understand the effect of this futile but eternal task that Sisyphus was doomed to. But there's light at the end of the tunnel, because in Camus' story, Sisyphus becomes the master of his fate. I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away.